Don't worry about the messy bed. The bedroom slide is in. That's because our slide motor died. Good morning from Golden, Mississippi. We are at Precision RV, and today is the day we're finally getting our slide out fixed. If you've watched other videos, which I hope you have, if you haven't, go back and watch them. Our back slide, where our bedroom is, has been broken for a couple of weeks. So every time we have to get to the bathroom, all the way back there, we have to kind of Dukes of Hazzard across the bed, which is some sort of form of rolling, crawling, falling. Hasn't been pretty. We made it work, but today we are at Precision RV here in Golden, Mississippi, and they are going to do some work on our rig for us. We booked an appointment with them to get the gaskets changed in the slide outs months ago, and then, as luck would have it, the slide out broke. So it's either a broken wire or the motor went bad. Either way, they said not a problem, they'll fix it, and they're going to take care of us. So we're really excited to finally be able to walk around the bed again.
What year model?
2015.
Okay.
36 LA.
So what we do is you start at the top and go down. So we know we got the driver's side rear. The Swintech slides in out. We need a motor on that. We know we got the front cap right here. One of the really great things about staying here at Precision RV is they have full hookups, and I think it's like $30 a night as of this filming. You could stay here. Water, sewer, electric. You're right by everything you could possibly need to have your rig worked on. Mike was talking to the guys that work here, and they're planning on doing some work right over here in this little field. They're going to build a little break room and an area where you can hang out while your coach is being worked on. I think it's going to have some laundry, and they're going to put like some grills and stuff out here so you can grill out, and you don't have to sit inside your camper the whole time. This is basically their parking lot that they made into a 5-site campground for the people that are having their work done.
Well, good afternoon. I'm sitting here with Tony from Precision RV. They spent the bulk of the day on our unit today, servicing it for us. We had set up our appointment probably about 6 months ago. They got us in on time, got us out on time, got everything done plus some other stuff that they did. So Tony, if you got a second, let them know. We did kind of a walk around, and you spotted a few things that you thought needed to be repaired, which I greatly appreciate.
We generally just kind of look over everything. We only work on Tiffin, so a lot of times walking around the coach, we can pick up on stuff that maybe the customers normally don't see. Right. A lot of times they say you can't see the forest for the trees, and you're around it every time, or you don't know what to look for. We can kind of like the back cap back there, just kind of seeing that while we were talking and just pushing on it, and we see things like that, and that's kind of what we do. All the guys have kind of trained like that. Most of them work for Tiffin, so they pick up on stuff like that.
Right. That's good to hear. Good to hear. So I would like you to let our viewers know a little bit about how you guys kind of got together and how you started, a little bit about your history.
Well, Terry and myself are the ones that's the owners, Terry Ray and me, and I worked at Tiffin's for about 20 years. Terry was there for a little over 15, and we actually started another business, the awning guys is what that's called. So we did that, and we worked at Tiffin's and did that after hours. So what we would do after we did the toppers, a lot of times people would say, hey, we need some steps, or hey, can you do a shade motor? And so that got more busy, and then we were working at Tiffin's and doing that. And this building come open probably July 19th was 2 years we've been here.
Wow.
And it was a big step for us to walk away. Both Terry and myself both could have retired from there, and we decided to just take a step of faith, and that's what we did. We started this, and of course it wasn't a cold start. We still had people that was wanting slide toppers, and so we started doing slide toppers, and people found out that we were doing other work, and then kind of word of mouth. We got our Facebook going, and then we hired on Sequoia. He started helping us, and Sequoia had 16 years at Tiffin's.
Wow.
And then Mike started, he kind of, through all the layoff and stuff with Tiffin's, he kind of helped us kind of do a handyman type things, and we got behind one day and said, hey, can you lubricate the slide? Hey, can you do this? And the rest is history. It kept growing, and then Nick, he's the only one that hasn't worked for Tiffin's, but he went through college for auto body actually, and working mechanic stuff, and we've brought him on. He's doing excellent, and our like I told you before, our 8-year plan has become an 8-month plan.
Right.
Our goal is to add another bay and add a little used parts store, because Tiffin's kind of closed theirs down. Expand the campground out there, and just trying to work on coaches. We're averaging about 60 coaches a month.
Yeah, when you told me that, I was like, man, that's 2 a day. And that's your average.
Yeah.
Some days you got more, some days you got less.
Yes, sir.
It's obvious things are moving in the right direction for you guys, looking at your calendar up there. So it's good to hear, and I'm glad that you guys were able to step out. I did the same thing years ago. Left a very lucrative job I could have retired from to go on my own, and it's not easy.
Right.
Especially if you got a family you're trying to.
Yeah.
So a lot of props to you guys for making that decision, because you're helping a lot of people. I mean, we felt very comfortable. You guys allowed me to wander around in here all day today while we're trying to stay out of your way. I'm a little bit nervous. I like to look, but in that way, if just like you came up, hey, can you come and take a look at this? I think it's something we need to address, and instead of making a phone call, it's like, yep, let's get that taken care of.
And a lot of things that our mentality, Terry and myself, is we kind of adopted the Bob Tiffin mentality. Bob took care of his customers, and he never run them off. So when you come to Precision, there's a couple things. If you want to go eat and do whatever, that's fine, but you're welcome to come and go as you please, and you can watch us, you can ask questions, because we've learned that the biggest part of our job is sharing our experience. We used to say educating customers, but I don't like that term. We just kind of share our experience. Hey, we do this. If you want to do this, kind of like with the start and the coach and that. I mean, with the slides, and we don't try to tell people how to change. We just share what we do. And you can't do that, and you can't form relationships if you make them go to a lounge or you run them off. So our goal is to be here. If you have pets, we've had anything, I told you, from pigs to lizards to whatever. I mean, and we're all cool with that. I mean, this is your home, and we try to, again, share our experiences about what we do and what we see, and show you what we're seeing.
Right. And I noticed, you've had a couple of coaches since I've been here that have pulled in that needed troubleshooting done. They weren't on the schedule. You guys stopped what you were doing. It's an emergency to these guys. They're on the road. and we're able to at least take a look and if not fix it, at least send them in the right direction, tell them somewhere to go. So,
and we try to help out where we can. Sometimes that gets us into 12-hour days.
Yeah.
But what we say is, if the shoe was on the other foot, if I was to pull up and needing some help, I would want somebody to help me out. So that's kind of our mentality on that.
And one of the things that I see with you guys that right away jumps out is the networking you do. You showed me your list of cards up on the wall over there. When I called you, you took pictures of the stuff that I told you I needed, sent me those contacts. I made contact with those guys, and we've been working with them since we've been here for a couple of days, and even as much as allowing people that are staying in your campsite to have outside vendors come in to do work that they do or need to have done that you guys don't do, and to allow that to happen, it's nice.
And we don't do everything here. Chassis and body, we don't do that, and diamond shield, but we have guys that do. And we've become not something we wanted to do, but we've become sort of a hub. People say, "Who would I go to do this?" And I don't like that, but I understand that. So if somebody's done a good job, we say, "Hey, go check these guys out." That's why we have that set of about 10 cards right there. Right. So we don't have to say, "Oh, I don't like these guys." Say, "Well, look right here," because and then if you say, "Hey, Tony told me to call," a lot of times it helps get you in, or they work a little bit harder because we work together like that to help each other out, because we realize things happen, especially in the spring and fall when it gets crazy. I shared with you, in October, it was 78 coaches we worked on in October.
1 month.
So
78 coaches.
Yeah.
That's really saying something. Well, I want to thank you guys, thank everybody, the whole team. I know where Terry's floating around here somewhere, and he's camera shy.
He is camera shy. Hey, Terry's beautiful, but he's camera shy. So.
Nice hair, Terry. So, but I want to thank you guys. You made us feel at home. You made us feel very comfortable. I'm 100% satisfied with everything you guys did. And, you were very respectful walking in and out of the coach and keeping the mat at the front door. And you made the whole experience, which could have been a disaster. We both feel very comfortable with everything.
We appreciate that.
We'll be back. So.
All right.
I want to thank you very much.
Thank you.
Yep.
Nice meeting y'all guys.
Absolutely. Well, thanks for watching the video. We're wrapping up our day at Precision RV. They got us in and out. They found a few additional things that need to be done, which was great, but I can't say enough good things about those guys. They let me hang around the shop the whole day, just kind of see everything that was going on, and it was pretty cool to watch them in motion. Everybody's got their own duties. Everybody knows where to go and what to do, and Terry and Tony kind of orchestrate the whole thing, keep the guys moving, keep them in parts. So I felt very confident about everything they did. All in all, a very good experience.
It really was a very convenient stay too, because of the campground being right there. So it made it super easy, and it's really close to any other thing you might need to have done. In fact, before we got there, we got our oil changed and our generator serviced at Bay Diesel, which is over in Red Bay, Alabama. Golden, Mississippi and Red Bay, Alabama, it's right on the border. They're right by.
They're literally minutes apart. Pretty cool.
Right by each other. In fact, we really appreciate everything they did so much. We're headed back in February to have our slide toppers fixed, in addition to having the entire floor redone because we had a water leak. That is actually going to be done by MSRV Solutions, so stay tuned, because in a few months we'll have a video of the work that they're going to do to our rig as well. Really nice people. They came over while we were at Precision RV and looked at the floor, told us what we needed, and they're going to take care of everything for us.
So I can't wait to give you guys a quick tour once we're all done. We're having a pantry added just over to the right shoulder of Chris. I don't know my right from my left anymore. It's an age thing. She stays on me about it, and it's still not helping matters.
I do.
So. But yes, we're having a pantry put in, new floor put in, new slide toppers done.
So we're going to have new captain's chairs. If you've had a Class A motorhome that was built before a certain year, you know the leather issue that we've all had. And our captain's chairs, the leather is peeling. That's one of the reasons we got rid of our L-shaped couch and got the reclining sofa that we did, is because of the issue with the leather.
Yes.
So we'll be up in the Red Bay, Alabama area for about a week and a half in February. Another video will be coming out about the renovations. And then I think after that, we'll probably do a whole tour of our rig.
But I will tell you this, and I can't say this enough. We mentioned it several times in the video. Those guys there in that Red Bay, Alabama, close to where the Tiffin factory is, into Golden, Mississippi, the network is phenomenal. The MS Floor Solutions is going to put the flooring down for us and do some other repairs that we need. And we need to actually move out of the coach. So we're going to be out of the coach for about a week. And I was like, all right, we need to find a place to stay. First words out of his mouth, don't sweat it, got it covered. Buddy of mine's got a cabin up the street, give him a call, take care of you. Picked up the phone, made the phone call, done deal.
The theme that I found the whole few days that we were there is kindness. Everybody is kind. They take their time to talk to you, to make sure that you're heard, that you're understood. One last thing we're going to have done while we're in the Red Bay, Alabama area is the people from Lindsay and Winchester, which is another locally owned business there, they're going to replace our headboard and the rest of the valances that we have in the back. Not the one you see here. This is just a curtain valance that I ordered from Etsy, which I really like those. They were super helpful also. I went there one day. They let me pick out the fabric that I wanted. They have a whole box full of different fabrics you can choose from. And I talked to the girl that's actually going to make our headboard, and she was really helpful because I really thought I wanted fabric. And she said most people go with vinyl, so it's easier to clean, which makes sense. If you have a Tiffin, definitely recommend a trip to Red Bay. So we can't thank Tony, Terry, Sequoia, Mike, Nick enough for all of the great work that they did to our rig. We really appreciate it, and we're looking forward to seeing you guys again in February. Thanks for watching. If you haven't already hit the subscribe button, you're here. Go do it. Subscribe to the channel. That way you never miss a video. And make sure you hit that like button because YouTube really appreciates that, and we appreciate it too. Go ahead and comment about, have you ever been to the Red Bay, Alabama area? Have you ever had work done? Maybe you go to Napanee, Indiana because you have a different manufacturer. How's that experience been? Comment below and let us know. And make sure you hit that notification bell so you always get a notification when a new video is uploaded. Every Thursday, a new video comes out. Thanks for joining us, and we will see you next time. Bye.
Blooper number 1.
Because this is basically their parking lot that they have made into a 5 slot or 5. This is basically. Igward. We still have. Lily, stop.
Blooper number 2.
They were super help. Cut.